peasy. All right, Storm, let's get into these top 5 characters of yours. I'm very
Oh my
excited
gosh, okay.
to hear your rationale behind these. So, starting off at number 5, we've got a newer character, Ron May. Did I get
Hmm.
these in the right order? Because I scuffed a couple people
Yes.
earlier. Okay,
I
so
think this is it. This is 5, yeah.
okay, number 5, Ron May, talk to me. She just came out. How did she already manage
Yeah.
to get in the top 5?
All right, so guys, you guys are really like, oh my god. Like, first of all, mother, I'm kidding. Sorry, but like, not actually. Like, she is. I don't know what it is. So personally, I wasn't gonna get her. Okay, guys. Like, I saw her. I was like, okay, May, like Harmony, whatever. And everyone's hyping her up. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, she's gonna be the best Harmony. She's gonna be the best support, best everything. And I was like, okay, but I don't need that. Like, I can survive without her.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the quest, I'm like doing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like she's really interesting. Like, her character herself, like, she's obviously beautiful. Her alt is beautiful. Like, she's just beautiful. It's like, obviously every character design I like really like. So it's not even just the character design or anything like that. I just love the fact that she is like really interested. She wants to be an Aeon. Like, like one of her goals is to be like who, not a lot of people just say that, right?
Facts.
Like, she's like, oh, and she's researching on all these like life things, and she's trying to learn more about like she's trying to learn more about herself, I feel like, too, because she said even in that like character trailer, she was talking about how she knew a lot of things at a like a really young age.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so she's really smart. She's obviously a part of the genius, whatever, genius number 81 or whatever it is.
Genius
Like, she's
Society.
just
Yep.
so cool. Even though she's really new, for me, I chose like my top 5 on like, yeah, gameplay, but that's like the least to my worst, because like you can play any character and have fun. I think
Yep.
in this game, like, trying out 4-star characters don't even feel like 4 stars. Like, you could just build anyone you want, just the way they look. If you like their character, do it. Like, who cares about the meta anymore? Like, I used to be a meta player in Genshin. I used to try to hit the most. Like, in this game, everyone's just pretty, and I'm gonna use the pretty people. Like, that's it. So there we go. I'm gonna use her on my team, even if she doesn't make sense. Like, I used to use, for those who didn't know, I used to use Japard and Blade on the same team. I know I don't anymore. Okay, it's a sin, but I did just because I love them both. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Fair.
don't care about like meta. So she's up here because she is new, but she's up here because I know she did change my gameplay too. She is a really good Harmony, a really good support. So everything about her is just amazing.
Hey,
And I'm her
shout.
cat. Like, I'm one of the cats. Like, you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I'm trying to impress her. So,
Facts.
like,
Oh my gosh, so good. Yo, Stan, welcome in. And also, I think similarly, we might get more reasons for your number 4, Argenti,
mhm.
another brand new character.
Yes.
Talk to me
Yes.
about Argenti.
Argenti, he is just a beautiful, beautiful man, okay? And it's not all about looks, again, guys, please, but his personality is also funny. Like, he's so silly, quirky, little dramatic. He's so dramatic. And as like me myself, like, if you know me, I am a very dramatic person. So, we kind of relate on that. I think we'd be besties, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just is super like silly. Love red. Red is my favorite color, so I love his design a lot. Bro tried rizzing up a plant, yeah, and I was the plant. I was Riz. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, anyway, so like, he's just really fun. I think his, like, I don't know if this is an opinion, a different hot take or something, but his is the second best Honkai trailer. I think his trailer is the second best. I know you guys know probably what number 1 is, but his is the second best Honkai trailer. I think it's like the way that they made it like have credits at the end. It was like funny because he like directed it or whatever.
Yep.
I just really love him. Like, his little personality changed like the way you look at the game. They don't have super, like, I noticed also in Honkai compared to Genshin that they have more silly aspects in the game. Like, for example, like Topaz, she uses like a trotter for her all, like, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's just silly, but I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why he's up there too. He is newer. But I do really love him as a character. He is erudition or whatever. Love AoE. His burst alt is amazing, beautiful. He's so slay. Okay, gracious and everything. So that's why he's number 4.
Lovely. Hey, and I'm glad that you brought up the trailers, because in general, I think Hoyo does a great job with the trailers, but it really is like a nice way to kind of like learn about their personality and everything. Talk about Ron May wanting to become an Eon. We learned that in the trailer. The credits on Argentis, he's like crediting himself for everything. Like, it is really cool. It's a nice little tie-in. For your number 3, again, I think a fan favorite, and I'm glad that you've got him on the list. None other than our general, baby. What about Jing Yuan? I mean, that hasn't already been said a million times, so what do you like about Jing Yuan here?
He is my man. Thank you to my mans. Like, I don't know. Okay, to be honest, guys, I started this game for him.
Oh.
I skipped Sela. I saved all my beginner wishes for him. Like, I knew he was second, and I was like, you know what, Sela, everyone's like the best DPS in the game. I said, but I want I need him, like, because his white hair, his ult was just something that really like made me want to play the game. Because obviously in the beta it was only Sela and Jinyuan, right? Like we didn't know anybody else. And I just saw his ult. I saw how beautiful he is. I was like, wow, like he is one of my favorite. He also in the like new web event, he was my number 1. Like he was my number 1, as he should be. Like I use him all the time. I put so much effort into getting his relics for them to come out with a new relic set. But it's fine. I'll just get it eventually. Like, you know, it's fine. The same thing happened with Zhao. It's okay. Like, you know, I spent a whole year and then they come out with a new artifact, but it's whatever. I'll do anything for him. Like, he is a father to Yangqing, which is also my son, whatever. So, like, you know, we're basically married and all that stuff. And I love, like, his, like, gameplay. Like, you know, AoE is a really, like, one of my favorites. I feel like, yeah, the hunt is single target and stuff, and you can do a lot of damage with single target, but I'd rather just hit them all at once. You know, I'd rather, and if his ult just hits all of them, like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just so amazing, and I'll never not use him, and I will never leave him on the bench, and he will never leave my side. So that's it.
I'm so glad to hear you say all of that, because a lot of people consider, myself as well, I don't have Jing Yuan. I had to, you know, free-to-play life. I went for Sela. Sorry, RIP Jing Yuan. But I really love him in story. A lot of people, I think, feel similarly, but a lot of people shit on his gameplay, and they're like, oh, Jing Yuan's no good. So what do you say to the people that say that? Because you said number 1 character used on the year. Can you defend his gameplay?
Yeah. That is meta players talking, by the way. Meta players who want to hit 3-4 mil. You guys just have fun, you know, rain on all of them. I don't know what to tell you. Like, for me, I don't see why it's like, I don't really get like when people say that gameplay is ass. It's literally just a skill that hits all of them, and then it gets stacks, and then he hits really hard if he has 10, you know? Like, that's it. So I don't know, personally, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I always want to get him to 10 no matter what. Like, I'll have 0 skill points. I won't even heal a bitch for him to get 10 stacks. Okay, he will get 10 stacks, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I don't know, I personally love it. So like, I don't know if it's a meta thing, or maybe they want something more, because it could be seen as like more simple or whatever now, like, because they have very flashy skills, they have very flashy like everything now. Like, every character that comes out has more and more and more, but I think he will always be in my heart. You know, I'll always use him, and I'll never take an artifact or relic from him. He will have always the best of the best. You know,
fair, I love it. Hey, number 2, you kind of mentioned him earlier, and we've seen another appearance so far. Jeppy getting love today. Squealing like a little
guys, we
girl.
love Japard. Japard, stand up. Okay, PP, the fact that you had Japard also, I was like, no fucking way. Like, I was like, no way. Like, I love that. I love that for us. Like, we did that together. So I wanted to have this on my like my mic, because I have it. Usually I have this Japard thing, which is so cute. It's like, I got it from Anime NYC.
Okay.
And it's literally like a signed card by him himself. I'm kidding, not actually. But like, you know, I like to think it is. But it's super cute. And then it has like a funny, silly drawing of him as well. Like, as like a, like, it's so cute. Like, it's so cute. And I usually have it like on my mic right here. So let's just put it back. I guess I didn't want to spoil you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
But Japard is another reason why I started the game. He was the first character that hold on. Okay, here we go. The first standard character that I wanted. Like, I didn't want, like, I love Bronya, I love Welt. I still don't have Welt. Don't talk to me about that. Like, I still want Welt. I need Grandpa. I do. But like, Japard was my knight in shining armor, quite literally. Sorry, I hit you guys again. I'm just gonna leave it. But like, he is so amazing. Okay, he's big brother, you know, obviously not to like Serval, but like to Lynx. He loves his family so much, he cares so much, and it's just so cute. Like, he's just so cuties. Okay, like, he's so cute. And I just, his idols, I know obviously PP already talked about it, but his idols and stuff of him singing his sister's song and like all these things, like, he's just such a gentleman, and I love him so much, and he is my husband. Like, for those who know me from the beginning of my Honkai journey, I tried getting him for a while. Like, I didn't get him right away. He played a little bit. He played hard to get a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Well, can you just come home? Like, I was begging and begging, and I got, who did I get instead? Oh, Himiko, which I love Himiko, mother, of course. But, like, you know, Japard was the one that I wanted so badly. And yeah, I don't use him as much. You know, I did get Fushuan, and like it doesn't mean that I don't love him. So like even though I don't use him character wise and everything, I will still love him for the rest of my whole Honkai like life. Like I love all every time he's in the quests, like that one PP also talked about where he like helped her. Oh my god, I started blushing. I was like, can I be me? Like, oh my goodness, you know? So like I just love him so much. He's literally number 2 and he will never not be number 2. Like I don't think, even if you ask me next year, guys, Japard will still be top 5 somewhere. Okay, we don't know which characters will be out, but I feel like Japard has to be there, or else I'm just gonna be unloyal to myself. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
yeah.
shout out Jeppy, love it all. And your 5th and final number 1 character of 2023. I'll give you the drum roll. You reveal it.
Mother Kafka.
Sheesh, Mommy Kafka. You talked about her at the
Okay.
beginning. You know what I mean? When she implanted, she gave us life. Have you loved her ever since?
Ever since the first scene with her, guys, I'm telling you right now, like she deserves to be in top 5 for everybody. I feel like if you play the game and you love a little bit of evil like vibes or whatever, you know, you're gonna love Kafka. Like she is super interesting because, you know, when you read her story, you learn that she's trying to, I don't remember exactly what it is. I'm not super like into the lore like where I remember, but I do know that she's trying to like either feel an emotion or fear or something. Like she just can't feel something. And I love that she's just trying to do everything she can to get that feeling. Like, you know, like she grew up in wherever she did grow up. You know, I don't know the lore like that, but I do know that she wants to do what she wants and she'll get it. Like she'll do anything to get it. And we love determined women. Like, you know what I'm saying? We do love a little bit of like, she could like tell me what to do. Like, I don't mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get Blade. You know, I understand Blade. Like, he's a quiet guy. He listens to her, and that's it. Like, I could be another Blade. You know what I'm saying? So, I also think that her trailer was the best trailer. The best Honkai trailer for a character, and I don't know if it will be topped. Literally, the world stopped spinning as soon as it was dropped. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I know everybody, like, it was, like, the Hoyo verse, like, was shaken. Like, everyone's, like, freaking out. Like, that was the craziest trailer, like, ever. Like, I know that everybody watched that and was like, and then they need her. They, like, you know, no matter what, even if you're a hater, you can't say that the trailer wasn't bad. The music wasn't bad. Everything about that was, like, a cinematic masterpiece. You know, like it was just amazing. So that is something that I really like about her as well. Everything about her, obviously, her color scheme's super pretty, and like she looks amazing. You know, a lot of people do say she looks like Makima or whatever, but I don't. And I didn't read the manga, and I know that some crazy stuff happened, but it doesn't matter. If she looks like her, they look good. Like I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like they look good. Her glasses look good. She looks amazing. I like that she's a little bit like evil or like on the other side of like what we like. You know, as protagonists, we are trying to stop them or whatever, but I really do like want to see more. Like I love the fact that Sam's gonna come out soon, you know, probably like they showed his picture in Penacony, like all these things. Like I'm really excited to learn more about the Stellaron Hunters, and she is the queen, so she will always be number 1 in my heart no matter what.
Love it.